Good morning, Dad. It's Tuesday, May 24th. Thanks for sharing those relaxation tips with me last week. I really like the ones about the thunderstorm and the rain. I really like going outside in the rain, though it's been raining a lot here recently, and so I'm getting a little tired of it right now. I finally saw Captain America Civil War over the weekend, and I think it was probably the best, most frustrating movie I've ever seen. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, you should probably stop now. Like, right now. Stop. Okay, everyone who hasn't seen it gone? Good. Kat, as you know, Civil War is essentially a disagreement between Iron Man and Captain America over whether to sign the Sokovia Accords or not. The Sokovia Accords being a treaty by the UN creating an oversight committee for the Avengers. Now, in theory, I think this sounds like a good plan. The average person isn't going to want to trust the judgment of random people with limited to no training just because they happen to have superpowers. However, I don't think it's fair to judge the Avengers too harshly for their actions in the attack on New York, the incident in Sokovia, and the incident at the beginning of Civil War in Lagos. I think the Avengers did the best they could in those situations, and I think more people would have died without their involvement. I understand Captain America's initial reluctance to sign the accord. Given what we've seen of governmental organizations in the Marvel Cinematic Universe already, I wouldn't be very willing to trust them either. They seem to constantly be getting infiltrated by Hydra, and I really do not understand in Civil War their decision to put General Ross apparently in charge of the Oversight Committee, or at least the liaison between the committee and the Avengers. General Ross has a terrible track record with the Avengers, especially the Hulk. He has a well-known vendetta against the Hulk. I think he is just completely biased against superheroes and is just a terrible choice for that position. So while I think Iron Man had some good reasons to fight for the Accords at the beginning of the movie, his actions throughout the rest of the movie I thought were questionable. I felt like he was pushing too hard for the Accords and not listening to the other side and their perspective and their concerns about them, because he was blinded by guilt over the deaths of innocent people. Regarding Iron Man's decision to basically put Wanda under house arrest, I thought it might have been a good idea for her to stay home at that point, given the public's opinion of her at that time. However, I don't think he went about it in a very good way. I felt like he should have talked to Wanda and persuaded her it was the right thing to do to stay inside. I also really questioned his decision to bring Black Panther along, as Black Panther made it abundantly clear that his only goal was to kill Bucky and not arrest him and bring him in for justice. I did really like Black Panther's character development throughout the movie. Though he was on Iron Man's side and the side of the Accords, I thought it was a bit strange that he didn't seem to be following them himself. But at the end, when he saw how Zemo's need for revenge had pretty much destroyed his entire life, and how Captain America and Iron Man's relationship was currently being destroyed, Black Panther was able to let go of his own need for revenge and not let it consume him as well. But in the end, am I Team Cap or Team Iron Man? I'm Team Black Widow, honestly. At the beginning, she was willing to go along and try the Accords, even though she has very good reasons to not trust governmental organizations, because staying together as a team was the most important thing. But then at the end, when the Accords were basically ripping the team apart, she was able to let go and move past them and basically do what she thought was the right thing to do and save Bucky from Black Panther. So, Dad, I know you're Team Iron Man, but have you considered Black Widow as an option? Everyone else, if you want to let us know what team you're on in the comments, we'd love to hear it. Don't forget to be awesome, and I'll see you on Friday.